Husband demanded I wear a tracker and threatened divorce if I cheated, so I left him and filed for divorce while he was away. When I first met Thaddeus, I thought he was my knight in shining armor. Our whirlwind romance swept me off my feet. We got married within 6 months, and I thought I had hit the jackpot. Boy, was I wrong. Everything was fine until about a year into our marriage. That's when Thaddeus started getting paranoid. He would constantly ask where I was going, who I was with, and why I was taking so long. It was exhausting. But the worst part was when he came home one night, slammed the door, and said, "I want you to wear this tracker." I laughed, thinking he was joking. He wasn't. "You think this is funny, Cressida? I know you've been seeing someone behind my back," he spat, eyes wild with rage. "What the hell are you talking about, Thad? I haven't done anything." "Don't lie to me. Either you wear this or we're done." I was dumbfounded. "You can't be serious." "Oh, I'm dead serious. Wear it or we're over." I reluctantly agreed, hoping it would ease his paranoia. It didn't. If anything, it made things worse. Every time I left the house, he'd track me, questioning why I took a different route or why I stopped at a store. It was suffocating. One day, I went to visit my friend Justine, who lived in the next town over. When I got back, Thaddeus was waiting for me, seething. "Why were you in Olney? Who lives there, huh?" he demanded. "I told you, I went to see Justine." "Bullshit. You were with someone else, weren't you?" I had enough. "Thaddeus, this is insane. I'm not doing this anymore. Either you trust me, or this marriage is over." His eyes narrowed. "Fine. If you won't wear the tracker, I'll just divorce you now. Clearly, you're hiding something." I knew I had to get out. I couldn't live like this anymore. So, I started planning. Thaddeus had a business trip coming up, and I knew that would be my chance. I contacted a lawyer and started the paperwork for a divorce. The night before he left, Thaddeus came home drunk. He stumbled into the living room, slurring his words. "You think you can just leave me, huh? I'll find you. I'll make sure you regret it." I didn't say a word. I just watched as he passed out on the couch. My heart was pounding, but I knew I had to stay strong. The next morning, I packed my bags, left a note, and walked out the door. I went to my sister's place in the countryside, far away from Thaddeus and his madness. With Thaddeus out of town, I filed for divorce. My lawyer, Mr. Wakefield, assured me that I had a strong case. "No judge will side with him after hearing about the tracker," he said. Days turned into weeks, and I finally got a call from Thaddeus. "Cressida, you better come back home or I swear I'll make your life hell." "I'm not coming back, Thaddeus. It's over. I've filed for divorce." "You what? You can't do that. I'll fight you. You'll never win." "We'll see about that." The court date finally arrived. Thaddeus showed up, looking disheveled and angry. He tried to paint me as the villain, but the judge saw right through him. When the judge ruled in my favor, Thaddeus exploded. "This isn't over, Cressida. You'll pay for this." I walked out of that courtroom feeling a mix of relief and fear. I knew Thaddeus wouldn't let this go easily, but at least I was free from his control. In the months that followed, I rebuilt my life. It wasn't easy, but I had the support of my family and friends. And most importantly, I had my freedom. I learned that no one should ever control you, no matter what. And if they try, you have every right to walk away and never look back. Now with the comments, Daphne Joyce. "You are so brave for sharing your story. No one should ever go through that. Stay strong, girl." Cressida D. "Thank you, Daphne. Your words mean a lot. I'm in a much better place now." Hopeful Heart. "Reading this made me realize how important it is to stand up for ourselves. You're an inspiration." Cressida D. "I'm glad my story could help. Always remember your worth." Bitter Reality. "Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to leave him. Pathetic." Cressida D. "You don't know the full story. It was never about finding an excuse, but reclaiming my life." Jake. Maybe if you were a better wife, he wouldn't have needed the tracker. Cressida D. No one deserves to be controlled, Jake. Relationships are built on trust, not tracking devices. Randy. You're just a drama queen. Get over yourself. Cressida D. Everyone's story matters, Randy. If you don't like it, you don't have to read it. Tim the Reaper. Hope your next husband tracks you too, since you clearly can't be trusted. Cressida D. Trust is earned, Tim. I hope you find it in your heart to understand that someday. Above and Beyond. It's stories like yours that remind us to never settle for less than we deserve. Keep pushing forward. Cressida D. Absolutely. We all deserve happiness and respect. Thank you for your support. Queen 302. You're a survivor, Cressida. Keep shining and never let anyone dim your light. Cressida D. Thank you. I won't. Your words are empowering. To anyone reading this, remember, your freedom and happiness are worth fighting for. Never let anyone make you feel less than you are. Stay strong and keep moving forward.